All right, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are getting lined up for race number 1 in the rain this afternoon. And let's give you the horses once more, lining up from the inside out. The number 1 position, looking like a million. Number 2, Choose to Cruise. Number 3 is Sam's Jizzy Jet. Number 4, Who's Your Daddy? And number 5 is Captivate the Crowd. We had a little bit of a break there on the number 1 horse to start off with, but swing open that gate and look them accelerate. We are off and racing the first day of fall here at the Loop Red River Exhibition Park in the rain this afternoon. Taking the early lead, it is Choose to Cruise with Clayton Braybrook on the reins, followed quickly by Captivate the Crowd. And then it is Sam's Jizzy Jet and Looking Like a Million, followed by Who's Your Daddy, breaking and falling back further from the pack. Continuing to run, it's Choose to Cruise down the backstretch, cruising like a missile on a mission, followed by Captivate the Crowd. Captivate the Crowd now starting to make a little bit of a move and coming up a little closer behind. Sam's Jizzy Jet is still stuck in third with Looking Like a Million behind, and and then it is Who's Your Daddy, who had broken and is now out of the race. It is Choose to Cruise as we come around the second turn and head towards the stretch for the first time. Choose to Cruise still leading by about a length and a half, followed by Captivate the Crowd, Sam's Jizzy Jet, and Looking Like a Million. We are coming up to the halfway point. Halfway point at 104 and 3, and we are continuing to go with Choose to Cruise in the lead. Captivate the Crowd, Sam's Jizzy Jet, and Looking Like a Million lined up. And there is Who's Your Daddy getting back into the race now in 5th position. Choose to Cruise still leading as the horses are lined up in single file. It's Choose to Cruise with Captivate the Crowd as we go down the backstretch. Choose to Cruise still leading by 2 lengths, then Captivate the Crowd, Sam's Jizzy Jet, but now here comes Looking Like a Million, starting to make a move on the outside. Looking Like a Million putting on some extra speed, now has Captivate the Crowd boxed into the pocket and challenging for first. Choose to Cruise is still leading, but Captivate the Crowd and Who's Your Looking Like a Million making the move on the outside right. It is Choose to Cruise still in the lead by about a nose, but here comes Looking Like a Million making that big move from the outside. Breaking down and coming up into the home stretch, we've got Looking Like a Million. Looking Like a Million is pressing. It is going to be Looking Like a Million, Choose to Cruise. It is going to be Looking Like a Million, Choose to Cruise, followed by Captivate the Crowd. Looks like your final time is 2:07 even. 2:07 even. The winner in a late push, Looking Like a Million. Now heading into the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen, your unofficial winner, the number 1 horse, Looking Like a Million, driven by Richard Remillard and trained by Tara Isman. Looking Like a Million by Ambro Baylor from Untold Millions from Takes It All. Owner is Dr. Valerie and M. George, and also Tara Isman. Again, your winner in an unofficial time of 2:07, Looking Like a Million.